What's up, people? Come hit y'all with another video. Welcome to my channel, and make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you hit the PayPal button. It's in the top right corner, and give a donation. Information is priceless. You will get $5, $10, a dollar. I appreciate anything because we begin to put out information like I'm putting out, and you're informing the people, educating the people, whatever. Powers that be start to come at you and start to do things to try to be disruptive in your life, and that's no lie. I can tell you stories. But anyway, also, so make sure you hit that PayPal button to, you know, give a brother a contribution. Also, make sure that you become a patron and support my work and provide me with the finances to bring you better and more quality videos, more informational videos, to set up interviews or whatever with local representatives and things of that nature. I'm trying to do it big time, you know, because a lot of people out here just getting plenty of donations and just giving you a whole lot of rhetoric. I'm trying to give you something that has some substance to it. Also, make sure you support my book, Wealth Creation, about becoming wealthy, how to be wealthy, how to stay wealthy. Great read, no, without a doubt. I got several other channels that you can subscribe to in the link below. Make sure you subscribe to all of them. Help a brother out with the clicks and everything, because, hey, it takes time to do these videos. It ain't something that you just do and upload. You got edited and everything else. So I got, my Truth and Fiction Network, which deals with things that you may not know about certain aspects about society or community or businesses, whatever. It's a good channel. Also, you can check out my channel, Abdullah Umar, which is my breakdown of Islam and what it means to me and how it impacts my life. Also, you can check out my muscle workout channel where I talk about, like, you know, being fit, staying fit, how to get fit, my own personal journey. I lost a good bit of weight. I talk about the different things and how they benefit you, like vitamins or whatever. Like, say, if, for your skin and your eye coloring or whatever, you want your eyes clear or whatever, taking vitamin E and zinc, whatever helps with that. It also helps strengthen your immune system. So I cover a lot on that channel as well. And I got a little bit of comedy routine because you can't be one dimensional all the time. You got to have different facets to who you are. Also, I love anime. That's a pastime of mine. Like, I'm starting an anime channel. I like to even do my own black comic book or anime. I'm the world's first black superhero. That's what I say in my channel. That's me. But anyway, what I'm gonna get into briefly is the rule to show cause, right? And what the rule to show cause is the court or family court bring you in to a contempt hearing. And understand is that there's no such thing as a debtor's prison. It doesn't exist. They can't arrest and lock you up for the arrearage that you have, even though really that's what they're doing. Follow me. What they're doing is that they're saying because you were ordered to pay X amount every month, you're not doing that. You're not following the court's orders. So that's why they're using that as an excuse to lock you up. But what you don't know and what they know is that there has to be a proof or evidence of a willing contempt not to make those payments. See what I'm saying? So they just can't do it just because, even though that's what they're doing. But you have to understand how to present it to take that arsenal away from them. Even though you may be right, if you're not presenting it properly in their little showcase, then it won't be effective. So that's really the truth behind it. And I have some things that I can provide for you and show you. That I'm going to give you a taste of it here in this video. The other part of it, you can hit me up and we can politic. I can give you information, or I could, you know, dress something up for you or whatever based off of, what I've learned, and give it to you for like a little small donation or whatever. But no such thing as debtor's prison. No such thing as them locking you up for the rigs. They're locking you up for contempt to follow the court orders. So what you have to go in there and do is show that it's not a willingness to not do it, is the fact that you are unable to do it, and provide proof and evidence in the proper way to present it so that they can't do that to you. And I got some powerful stuff, y'all. But I advise anybody just to stay out of that system if all possible, because it just is what it is, and it is not going to change. Um, but yeah, I got that for you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share a couple of things with you, so that to get you started on that way, let you know that I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. This is good stuff. Um, and with that being said, let me go to this information right quick, and I'm going to give you a part of it. But the most powerful piece of it, like I say, I got to give some love and some kind of monetary donation or whatever to give that portion to you as well. So hold on one moment. All right, and one other thing I want to address, you hear people talking about like the debate with putting your child support into bankruptcy. You cannot put your child support into a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. That's not possible because of the fact that they ruled that it's too important because it's supposed to be for the benefit of the child. You can't take the arrears and put it into a 13, which means that you're setting yourself up on a payment plan for the arrears. But whatever your set amount is, after that bankruptcy is filed, you still have to continue to make that payment. So it's like you're making a payment plan for your arrears, but the still current amount has to be paid. So it's really not fixing that situation if you can't afford to pay that current amount. But it will buy you some time, and it will cancel out any warrants, and it will cancel out rule to show cause hearings, but it won't fix that problem altogether, and it'll cost you a whole lot of money to do that. And not only do you have to put the child support into the bankruptcy because it's a debt repayment plan, but if you own a house, a car, credit cards, everything has to be put into that Chapter 13. And you're going to ruin your credit if it ain't already ruined for the next 10 years. What you can do is ask the courts, because of your financial hardship, to take your arrears and put it into abeyance. And abeyance, as you can see, is a state of temporary disuse or suspension. And you can find abeyance in most of your state constitutions under either family or domestic annotated law under your state constitution. So this is an option that you can have. Now, as you're fighting child support in whatever way that you find it, if you're trying to get the amount reduced, or if you're not trying to pay it all together, that's another fight for another day. Because most times they won't even hear other arguments regarding the arrears. Because in a lot of state constitutions, they have it so that judges are not even able to hear those cases. So in the process of buying you some time to get that fight together for that day, you can ask the courts to put it into abeyance. And I know people will tell you, well, these aren't real judges; they're administrative, officers and all this and all that. But within the state constitution, they have given them the ability and authority to legally, may not be lawfully, but to legally lock you up and incarcerate you. So regardless of whether they're an actual judge or not, they have the ability based off of the state constitution and state code to actually incarcerate you. So let's go on to the next thing. One moment. So again, you can look up that word abeyance in your state constitution and codified law and see what it says, and hopefully your state has it. It may vary depending on what state. It may be dressed up in another term, whatever, but you gotta go through it and look for it. Now, you always hearing people telling you to read your state constitution, right, and the codified law, but what you want to get and what they don't provide to you, you go to your local law library and get this. You want the annotated statutes to your state constitution. Because what they provide on the internet is the unannotated. You want the annotated codes and statutes. This is what annotated means. Annotated codes are state or federal compilations of statutes in addition to the actual text of the statute. You'll find summaries of judicial decisions, regulations, and Attorney General opinions relating to the statute. So what the annotated statute does is give you the judicial explanation of those statutes. So you have even more ammunition to use when you go to court. Because what happens is that if you go there and you're debating these statutes and codes, and you're trying to interpret the law, they're going to tell you that that's my responsibility as the judge. I interpret the law. So that's why you come with the annotated codes, whatever, which has judicial summaries as well as attorney general opinions relating to that statute. So you can say, well, Your Honor, with regarding state statute, X, Y, Z in abeyance, whatever, it says that in this case here, the judicial decision that abeyance can be used in arrears if a person is unable to pay, Z, B, and Y, no reasons. Now, again, I have something that's a trump card, I believe, because I can't guarantee you anything, but I'm telling you, it's powerful that can go along with what I provided today. And, so again, my brothers and sisters, if you want this information that I have, we have other questions, hey, I gladly, what I'm saying, will, rap with you. But like I say, if you could, give a donation, just because of the fact of what I'm presenting, and for anything additional, whatever, we can discuss that as well. So again, until later, peace and be blessed. All right.